There truly is no better time to be alive than right now. Welcome to the Upward and Onward podcast. Let's get it.
Imagine if you could get paid to eat and call it work. I'm sitting down with Nick Perkins, better known as Perks Eats. He is a Rhode Island foodie, a content creator, and a friend of mine. And today we're going to talk about how he started his social media presence, the business behind the scenes, and all the fun that he gets to have. Nick, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, I'm excited that we're doing this. We've had to do it for some time. We have, and we're making it happen now. But the first thing I want to ask you is, how did it all begin? Perks Eats, all the success you've had. What was like the first moment where you were like, I think I have something that can be more than a hobby?
It didn't really begin with much of anything. Obviously I love to eat, and I've always eaten it, and then I've posted a lot of times to my social media, and someone that I know mentioned that I should make a food page. At the time, I didn't know anything about influencing, content creation. I just made a page and just kept posting pics. And then one day I made a video. It was a slow start. It's not like it just popped off.
Yeah.
First video went viral. It wasn't one of those things. I kind of just slowly built it. Then like some restaurants and businesses see it. They're like, oh, you should just come in, make something for us. And then that's when I started getting into more of the like social media. I've been following some influencers, that type of thing. And I've probably only known the account's really only taken off maybe the past like year or so. And that's when, and now I'm kind of really into the craft and perfecting it. And it's officially it's a business now, but that was never the intention to start.
I feel like you really spread your wings in Rhode Island, but it seems like you've also traveled outside of Rhode Island and done some.
Yeah. I went last year. I went to Europe, went to Greece, London. I didn't do much content there. I wish I did more. But even around like Boston, I have a lot of few good spots. Some spots in Mass, Rhode Island mostly, because that's where we live.
Totally. Yeah, great spot. Best city in the U.S.
It's up there,
I'd say. Now, when you're just getting started, and even nowadays, right? Were you inspired by any food content creators out there? Anyone who like really just makes you motivated?
Oh yeah, there's a few good ones. Obviously there's some good locally, but I like to look at like who's like I get inspiration by looking at who's like the best, who has like not just by like following, but just by content style, what I like.
Yeah.
Did you want me to drop some names or?
Yeah, let's hear it. If you have some names.
Also, my favorite foodie is probably this guy, this kid Jack's Dining Room.
Okay.
He's located in New York, but he travels the whole world. He has like millions of followers, and I watch his videos all the time. And I like his style. I try to get tips. Keith Lee is another really big one. Have you heard of him?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's like kind of like the OG.
Okay.
He has like 16 million followers on TikTok, and he started just in in his like house, on like a chair, just reviewing food.
Okay.
And really good guy. He's one of like the nicest. And he saves like businesses all the time. Like they bring him in, and he just.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, this is what's really interesting about food content creators. It's like, sure, the food looks great and it's doing your videos are also great and they're entertaining, they're appealing to look at. But there's a part of it that people don't see, which is like businesses having more success because someone like you goes in.
Yeah, that's the part that I was not aware of at all when I started. I was like, yeah, these videos are cool, but like, what does it actually do? And then once I started doing it, I'm not saying every place I go to a video I make is like the place is gonna pop off, but there's been a few places I've been to, and with like afterwards they message me like, wow, since your video, we have lines out the door, or sales went up. I know there's a barbecue spot that I just went to in Seekonk.
I saw the video.
Well, Triple Craft Barbecue. Yeah, that was like, I got 1 million views. That was my second best video, and it was already a good spot. Like it wasn't like dying, but since I went, there's been like they're sold out like every day. The guy said he's getting a couple new smokers to keep up with demand, and he deserved it because that spot is one of the best barbecue spots.
Is that right?
Up here, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
In Texas, Terry Black's is probably the best that I've been to.
Yeah.
In Austin, Texas.
Why is that? Why is it so good?
Their beef rib is probably the best terms like barbecue, just like piece of meat that I've had,
Interesting.
and everything's good there. It's like famous kind of around the world as being like one of the best.
That's right.
I've heard of these spots, but for up here compared to some of the places, that's really good.
Good to know. I need to make sure that I hit that
Definitely.
place. I see a bunch of the places that you go to, and it just makes my mouth water when I'm watching the videos.
Yeah.
And then the people who are behind even the business themselves, they all seem so genuine and nice. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you get to meet them.
Oh,
you
yeah.
shake a head.
I will. To this day, I haven't really met any owners or businesses that like I was like, wow, these people are. Everyone's been nice. Everyone's
Yeah.
works hard and no complaints.
Love that.
Pretty much.
Absolutely love that. Now, I'm curious through some of the travels that you had, some of the food that you've eaten, is there anything that stands out as like that was an awesome experience or that was so memorable or some cool person that you met, anything like that?
Ah, very tough question because there's definitely been a lot. Probably up to this point, like the craziest person I've that uh probably been like Ty Law actually because I did a video with him and because he followed my account one day. I know he has his vodka brand.
Yep.
And I messaged him. I just thought I'd just throw a message out. They didn't think he would bite, but he's like, oh, I saw your videos. I love what you do. Let's get a collab going. And we did that at Gillette Stadium at his vodka event.
That's so
Corbis vodka, yeah.
how do you stay healthy? Like, are you so much, man? What do you do?
I wouldn't say I'm the healthiest at I gotta lock in more on but I try to go to the gym when I can.
Nice.
I gotta be a little more consistent with that, hopefully.
That's fair. Everyone.
Because I will say I have gained a little bit of weight since last.
I mean, that comes in.
Territory, we're at territory. But I could do some things to mitigate that a little bit.
That's fair.
A little more cardio.
Do you cook at all yourself?
I grill. That's probably the only cooking I really do.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious, just because we see just the end result, we see the beautiful dishes, we see you enjoying them, you reviewing them, but what goes on behind the scenes, like these collaborations, are you reaching out to most people? Are you like finding the restaurants you like? How does that kind of work?
It used to be I used to always reach out to places. Nowadays it's a lot of places reach out to me on Insta or TikTok or whatever. So there's that happens, but then also I kind of looking around. If I find a good spot, I'm just gonna go and just do a review on my own because I feel like it's a spot I want everyone to know about.
Totally.
And some spots are just you kind of want to not say views or everything, but that's how you grow like your account. So if I see a spot that's gonna do really well, that's good.
Yeah.
That'll help me. I try to.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, because you edit and record your own content, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Yep.
what's your process like? Like, are you already having some thoughts in your mind before you go to
Yeah.
space?
Oh yeah. I try to map out kind of an idea of what I want the video to look like in my head.
Yeah.
I usually bring someone with me for a camera person. If I can't find anyone, I have the tripod set up, but it's just not the same. Uh, I mean it gets the job done, but it doesn't replace a person when I'm like moving around and stuff, and I'm going through the restaurant and so I always like to have that.
Yeah.
Bring my light mic if it's loud, I'll use a mic. If it's not, I won't. And then yeah, I'll do the review and then I'll go home and edit and make the video.
So, for people who are out there, like, they want to get started, they're curious how to do it, they definitely enjoy food, they're thinking, hey, I can maybe have some success with this thing. Sounds like the gear is not as much as what people would think. Is that right? That you need to record videos.
Yeah, I just use pretty much my iPhone. I have a light, mic if it's loud. If the place is busy, I usually need a mic. But if it's not, because I like to go to places when it's not busy at all, which is usually like the afternoon,
Yeah.
after the lunch before the dinner. It works out better for the restaurant and me that it's not.
It's not as chaotic.
Yeah, it's not as chaotic.
That makes sense.
But yeah, you could just use your iPhone, and I follow some people that have huge accounts and they have an iPhone mount and that's it. You don't need like all
Little cameras.
yeah, it definitely
everything.
helps. I mean, you're gonna get a better quality video, but it's just such a small part of it.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
What platforms are you posting on?
I post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, although my account is uh kind of small. I'm trying to get that, and hopefully maybe I'll get into some long form content too.
That would be good.
Yeah,
I feel like I could see you doing that.
yeah.
Uh,
Or pretty much those three.
nice. Which platform do you think you've had the most success on?
I have more followers on Instagram, but TikTok is where my videos get more views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had a couple million views.
Yeah, on
videos,
TikTok.
yeah?
Wally's Wieners in Newport.
Okay.
And the barbecue place should get to a million.
Is there anything that you think like really makes a good food review video and like that differentiates that from just a regular old video?
Um, in terms of going viral, some of it's honestly just complete random luck.
Yeah.
Like that Wally's video, it got 2.7 million views, and I noticed the algorithm pushed. I said Newport, and there was like all Newports across the country that it was funneling it to.
Oh,
I
and
didn't even mean to do that. I just said Wally's Wieners in Newport, and then there's like people in California, Oregon, uh, all different states that are like, "Why am I getting this video on the comments?" I'm like, I don't know, but I guess you are. It just popped off. It was like all in one day. Like all the views were in one day. It was just,
that's wild.
and then it gained me like however many followers.
How many are you at nowadays?
TikTok 27 and Instagram 41.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool. Good for you. And do you feel like when you create a new video, are you like wanting to hit a home run? Are you just thinking like, hey, let's see if this video goes viral? Do you have like a strategy to it?
I try to put the best I can out there and want it to do well, of course, which it does. That's like a little downside when you put all the time into it and then it doesn't perform how you like. It's a little, but I kind of look at that and I see kind of, because you could look at all the metrics and stuff on like you have the creator app.
That's right. Yeah.
The business.
Yeah.
It gives you everything. It tells you like when people, the exact moment people tune out, how like retention rate, just it's in.
So are you looking at those things?
I always look at the numbers to see how to improve like next video, because the thing with social media is a entertainment platform and you have to keep the viewer's attention, especially because my videos I try to make a minute, so it's difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
Like there's, I don't know how many times you're scrolling and the video is like 2 minutes long, and most likely you're not gonna watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But another thing I learned is the most important part is usually the hooks in these videos.
That
Um,
for sure. So I was gonna ask you that.
oh,
So
really?
yeah, what's your strategy for hooks? Like, are you now? I'm hearing that you're looking at the analytics, but you're also even thinking about like the hook and like
Yeah.
the other important parts of a video. What do you think goes into making a good video?
Definitely a hook. The numbers show that if people watch the first 3 seconds, they're more likely to watch the whole video. Because if the video starts boring or you don't have people just scroll. You gotta grab their attention. That's not the only thing. You gotta keep the video entertaining all the way through.
Do you keep all these reviews honest? Be honest.
Yes, no, there's nothing on the page where I posted I haven't liked that place. Now there's been places where at the time I thought it was really good, and then like years ago, and then now I've had better, and I'm like, well, that wasn't.
Sure.
But like there's been places I go to that it's not good, and I just haven't posted them, even though the place wants me to. I just I don't want to.
Give them a bad rep.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna like make a bad review. Actually, I see people do some on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever received like any hate comments or like any?
The comment sections can be, there's definitely negativity sometimes in the comments. I mean,
How do you manage that?
um, it's very tough because I usually always like to engage with comments. That's always good to, but there's some comments that I get and they're not the nicest. I'm sure. But I think that for everyone.
For anyone and
You know,
anything that you do.
anything, yeah.
I mean, they're probably jealous that they're not able to eat all the good food you get to eat. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. I'm curious though. You've collaborated with some other influencers as well, really, in the space. How does that work? Have you met anybody that you really enjoyed working with? Anything like that?
Oh, definitely. There's a lot, not just the food, like influencers, but there's drinks and just like a whole bunch that I've met at like some events and just messaging to work on stuff. So I met a lot of cool influencers around the area.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you were able to go to the Big E before it even actually kicked off and get to eat all the food.
Yeah, to premiere it. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So how's that? How have you had any other experiences like that?
Usually places that want it promoted will invite you before the event to to do that. The Big E, I remember there was like a 70 or 80 different like influencers that I went. It was like the 2 weeks before on a Thursday, and I get to meet like from all over New England, just different people.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. What's your favorite cuisine, favorite food?
I I think my favorite food is probably pizza. That's just it's just consistently I've always loved it. Although I'm trying a lot new stuff and I'm liking a lot new stuff. Uh,
Any kind of pizza?
my favorite pizza is kind of just cheese pepperoni. In terms of style, uh, I like the New York style, just probably New Haven style.
Okay.
Although I still haven't been there, so I've just had like that type of style. I gotta get there for sure. Detroit style is really good.
Do you? Deep dish?
I don't. I haven't had deep dish in years, but I feel like it's too tomatoey.
Too much cheese.
It doesn't even look like a pizza, really. It looks like more like a lasagna almost.
Wait, what do you think about like Rhode Island pizza? Like just the soft bread,
Like pizza strips.
pizza strips.
That's not really. That's not. It's kind of just bread with, like you just said. It's just bread with tomato sauce on it.
Dude, I remember when we were younger, like being in like middle school, getting those pizzas for like some party or whatever. I'd be like, oh man, they could have just got some cheese with this thing.
I know. Just why can't we get regular pizza?
Domino's,
Yeah.
just do Domino's.
Yes. I mean, sometimes if it's like a hot day out and like you're by like the pool or on the beach, it can hit a little bit.
Hey,
Can hit. But in most cases, I usually rather have regular pizza than that. Yeah.
that's fair. Outside of all the content stuff, what are you into? What do you like to do in your free time?
Um, Definitely, I like sports, kind of more playing them nowadays. Like I just got into pickleball. I've been playing that a little bit, and I know you play pickleball.
Yeah, we should play some time.
Oh, definitely. No, it's really fun because I'm not really a huge tennis guy.
Yeah.
I think pickleball is a lot more fun.
With you being a Rhode Island foodie, is there a place in Rhode Island that everyone has to try? If they come into the state, one place they got to try out.
Well, a tough question, even when you think about it, because there's just so many different types of cuisine.
Sure.
Kind of depends on what you're in the mood for, you know.
Fair. Well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite restaurant in Rhode Island?
I I don't know. I don't know if I have an exact favorite restaurant. Um, I like in terms of like places I love, and I know you've been Track 15.
It's a good spot.
Really good spot, and they have a couple like Dune Brothers in their favorite lobster roll, French fries.
I was told by someone else they think it's the best lobster roll in Rhode Island. Is that Dune Brothers?
Yeah, I said that I think
Yeah.
in one of because I did a video for them.
So you
I
think
think
over?
Yeah,
I mean, let's go down the line. There's Cello's on the water that you get a lobster roll.
yeah, no, it's way better.
Iggy's, I guess, is the one.
Way
We'll
better.
throw it in there.
Way better than both.
Throw it. Way better.
Yeah,
Dune Brothers. Okay.
yeah. I Doom Brothers. I haven't. There's been a few I haven't had, so I can't definitively say. But
Fair.
I think because I like the warm lobster roll,
Okay.
and
Throw the butter on there.
Yep.
No mayo. No mayo.
actually, strangely enough, the Doom Brothers roll they put mayo on it too, which
Interesting.
it actually is a really good. I kind of like the combo. I think the most important part of a lobster roll is the bread.
Okay.
To butter it, toast it nicely, put the lobster meat in, drench it in some butter. Yeah.
I'm ready for it to be summer again.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Give me the lobster rolls. Bring your dad to the beach.
Yeah.
Sun's going down at 4 p.m. They're not okay.
Yeah. We got a little while to go before it's summer again.
True. What are you gonna do in the winter to stay busy? Like, get into any hobbies, any activities?
I don't really have any like winter activity. Like I don't like ski or snowboard or anything like that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Indoor pickleball league.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
that.
There's a spot in that I just was at today in Newport,
Oh yeah.
Newport Pickleball Club.
Oh nice.
They have a restaurant and bar in there,
That's a good
and
deal.
they had like 11 courts, all official size. They just opened up last year,
Interesting.
and definitely recommend that spot.
Yeah.
I know Pickleball City in Cranston is really good too.
That's always. That's fair.
And I think I'm playing pretty soon, like next week there or something.
Nice, man.
But yeah, that's a good idea. Great winter sport.
Honestly, I think so. What are you thinking, and what would you say to someone who's listening to this episode? They're out there, they're an aspiring content creator, and they're just curious what you would tell them, some words of advice for them to get started.
My best advice, and because I wish I did this earlier, is to just stay consistent and just post at the beginning. That's the quickest way to grow. Make sure, still make sure it's quality. Don't just throw posts like just 5 times a day for no reason, but just stay consistent. And if you are and it's good content, it's almost impossible for the account not to grow.
Is that right?
I
Yeah.
feel that way. I mean, I'm not gonna say not everyone can have like a million followers, but in terms of account will grow um and you get better at it that way too. It's not just about just more exposure, which is important, but the more you do it, the better you get at it, and it just builds up and up,
Yeah.
and then you become better. And that'd be my advice: stay consistent.
I love that. Even for myself, with
Yep.
just myself trying to put out more media, more content in general, there are times where it's hard to keep going, if you will. Maybe you either have like writer's block or a creative block or get burnt out.
Burnout is huge. Like there's been a few times I've taken a few breaks. Like,
Yeah.
if you've seen and followed, like there's times where I'm at it, and then I'll take a week or two off or 3, and it's like gotta refresh and kind of reboot. And
Yeah. Is there anything that helps you when you're burnt out to get back into that creative mode?
it's you kind of just, I wouldn't say snap out of it, but like it's like when I'm taking a break, it's like I know I'll get back to it. It's just a matter of me getting rested, coming up with new ideas, new rest places to go to.
Yeah.
And then once you get the ball momentum rolling, it's easy again, kind of.
For sure. Same with me. Where do you see Perks Eats going, just in general? Like in the next 5 years, say, like what do you think will be the state of Perks Eats?
Very good question, because it's tough to predict what will happen in 5 years. I wish I could, but I think I'm gonna do try to travel definitely a little bit more, and try to get good content when I travel. Like I already have a few trips planned, and try to expand it more nationally, globally.
Yeah.
I see people do that all the time, where they start small and then they travel, and it just grows and grows.
That's the thing though. I feel like with food reviews and content around food, you can start off in that small location, but then it's either that you might even partner with a certain brand or get exposed to some different business venture
Yeah,
that you weren't even thinking of, whether it's
exactly.
say
Yeah.
merch or if it's supplements or if it's
Mm-hmm.
some sort of food that you might even vodka, a drink, who knows what? Who knows what? Do you think you'd do something like that in the future? Have your own line of some sort of
Oh, my own restaurant, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually be maybe. I mean, not in the immediate future.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
we'll see what happens down the line.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you while you're recording a video?
I know in one of my videos, I said the name of a lake in Coventry wrong, and that was my video where I got killed in the comics. And th- I was like, I didn't know whether to be like embarrassed. Like I didn't know.
Like, sorry, it's just a mistake.
Yeah, it was just a mistake. But apparently, when I went to the next place, I was like, is everyone really this mad? And they're like, yeah, they are here. I'm like, okay.
I'm sure a lot of people are curious about this. Do you finish all the food that you get when you do these reviews?
No, not all the food there. No. I mean, sometimes they give me so much food that it's like impossible. But I do finish it eventually. I'll take it home, or I'll have someone else if they want it to eat some of it.
Okay.
It all gets finished, but no, I usually not all there. There's
Oh.
a lot of food.
But you're not wasting the food.
No, no, like
Okay.
no, I'm not like throwing the food away now.
If you were to go out on a first date, what's a red flag for a food order that someone could order?
So tough. I can say like personally, if I was on a date, I wouldn't. That would be a red flag. What she prefers to eat, really.
Well, I thought you hate onions, right?
I hate onions.
Okay, so if your date ordered a dish, say she ordered the onion souffle or something, something all onion.
French onion blossom.
Yes, and she's a big onion lover.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Might be a little red, not red flag, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't like that.
Pinkish flag.
Yeah, yeah. Would not be. Approve of that.
All right, couple rapid fire questions for you.
All right.
Let's do. Hold on. Let me click into this so it stays here. All right, wings or burgers?
I'd say burgers.
Sweet or spicy?
Probably spicy.
Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Ooh,
Popeyes is the best chicken sandwich.
you were ready to go on that.
I get that question a lot. Yeah, that was like a very heated debate back in the day. There was a period of time that was like the chicken sandwich wars era. I remember.
That's right. So you side with Popeyes.
Popeyes there.
Cook or eat out?
Eat out.
Here, Perks Eats.
Yeah.
Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner for sure. Huh?
What's your guilty pleasure food?
I mean, I love desserts. But my guilty pleasure, like that I eat a lot, is probably Taco Bell. Especially, my favorite fast food item is the grilled cheese burrito. It just hits every time. Like I have that a few times a week. Probably shouldn't, but sometimes it's right convenient on my way to work or home from work, and it's just so good.
Who is your dream collab?
Collab with Gordon Ramsay would be pretty sick. Ooh, he's came to mind.
Are you gonna? You might have to cook something with him though.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Ha.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna throw down? He says, "Hi, Nick."
I know his favorite's the beef Wellington.
That's right.
I don't think. In terms of food content creators, I'd love to collab with probably Jack from Jack's Dining Room. I know he does a lot.
How about Buns and Bites?
That definitely is. I got invited to one of her events actually Thursday, so I'll be talking to her then. But that'd be a really good collab. I know she doesn't collab with many food creators. She's very big, but I think she might be on board. We'll see.
I think so too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be a really good one.
For the people watching and listening, where can they tune in to all this cool stuff that you do?
So you can follow me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Just trying to build up the YouTube a little bit more recently. And it's pretty much those three for now.
Thank you for taking the time to join us. Anything that you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Thanks for having me. Of course, this was awesome as always. Appreciate it. And I don't really have much else to say.
I have no words, but a lot of food.
A lot of food.
Yeah. Ready to eat.
I'm ready to eat. I'm pretty hungry right now, actually.
Well, thanks for taking the time, man. We'll see you soon.
No problem. See you soon.
Peace.